about some of the key features of the Abrahamic mantle, having spoken about the covenant. And like I said, you can read up some of those scriptures. But the number one thing that I saw in the life of Abraham, when God spoke to Abraham in Genesis chapter 12, I asked myself, what is it that this man heard? What is it that he saw that propelled him at 75 years of age to abandon a whole civilization, to abandon his retirement, to abandon all the inheritance that he has, and to go to a new place? Number one, Abraham had a revelation of the one true God. But let's break down that revelation. When God spoke to Abraham, Abraham had a revelation of God's person. Then Abraham also had a revelation of God's word. W-O-R-D. But then at the same time, Abraham received another revelation of God's word. Abraham could see that there is another world that is different from the one that my fathers in the Ur of the Chaldeans have created. There is a different way of doing things that this God can teach me. Now, Abraham received a revelation of heaven's culture, so that Abraham could see a better way of getting things done. So Abraham became a reservoir of God's blessings to all families and nations of the earth. And then he became the father of the nation of Israel, and the Bible refers to him as the father of nations. So what does this mean for us when God invites us to receive the Abrahamic mantle? It means that anyone that is going to step into that, arena of nation building, God is asking that the person must have a clear revelation, a revelation of God's person, a revelation of God's word, a revelation of God's world, a revelation of heaven's culture, a superior culture. And that it is possible to bring that culture to earth. Secondly, Abraham was not just a leader, Abraham was a father. So in Abraham, we see a father-leader mantle. And God is saying to us, what Africa needs is not just leaders. What Africa needs is father leaders or mother leaders. But it speaks about people who are not selfish. People who are not just thinking about themselves, making a name for themselves. People who, like fathers, like mother, they will store up things for the coming generation. Number 3. In the life of Abraham, like I said earlier, we see the nature of God, the indestructibility of whatever God invests. So if it is of God, if it proceeds from God, whether it is an idea or a system or a thought, if it comes out of God, it is indestructible.